Everyone, it's Pam at Pink Dragonfly Wings, and I have a walkthrough or a flip through of a little journal that I have finished, and I wanted to share that with you today. This little book, it's a small journal. It's only got one signature in it, but it's really kind of cool. Uh, the name of this journal is Boho Days, and I think I think it's kind of cool. So I like all the colors and all the cool stuff. It's tied with just a piece well, of cotton that's been dyed and frayed. Uh, anyway, so I'm using that. This one also has a dangle here. It has some various laces and fibers and cottons and colors, and it's just really kind of cool. So it can be removed if the person doesn't want this and would like to use it for something else or whatever, but it is on the journal for you to use. The cover is made, and it is slow stitched with pieces of sari fabric, and I bought these online, and have just beautiful colors. And then I've stitched some ribbon around where the edges, the fabrics meet. And let me see if I can open this up so you can see the whole thing. And it's just slow stitched around. Okay. I will link down in the description box below where I bought these. I can't remember the name of the store right off the top of my head. I'm old and I forget things. So, but I will link it in the box below. And so you can check out that store if you like what you see. So this has a little dangle here that I've made using some beads and some end caps and little cool things. It can also be removed if that is your desire. So let's open this little baby up and see what she looks like. On the inside, the lining on the inside is just done with white. Actually, it was a sheet that I cut and frayed around the edges, and then slow stitched it when I stitched the ribbons and things on. And so you'll see it's stitched in a gold sort of metallic thread, and it's dyed with the same inks. These are alcohol inks that match the colors of the sari silk out on the outside. So it kind of gives it that little boho flair. All right, so let's start. This is our first page. This is a pocket, kind of a collaged page here with some ribbon on top, some flowers. I did leave the strings. If you'd like to cut those off, you certainly can. If you want to leave them, you can. Little bow here with our flowers, and we have a couple of little dyed blank tags here that you can use for journaling or whatever you want to use it for. The next page is it's inked, it's stamped, it has a little cluster up here in the corner, another piece of sari silk down here at the bottom that I've made a pocket. And so I lined this with a piece of, I don't know if you can see it in there, but there's a piece of cardstock in there to give it a little bit of durability, so taken in and out will be kind of wearing on it. So I have a little tag here with some pretty paper that slides right down in here. Piece of coffee dyed paper. My grandson a few years ago sprayed all these little coffee dyed papers for me, and they just made the most wonderful little patterns on here. And so he had more fun doing that. and I wish he was here with me. We moved, and so he's still in Colorado, but I need some more coffee dyed papers, so next time he visits, maybe I can talk him into doing some. Here's another little tag. These are made with little paper doilies that have been dyed with a cluster on top. Just a little bitty simple tag to fit down in here. Just a simple page. This page is for journaling. You could put a picture here. You could do whatever you want to with it. This is just a book page that I've inked up. Those of you that follow me know I kind of have a problem with white paper or white space, I guess. I feel like it needs something to bring it into the art world. I don't know. That's just my personal preference. A lot of people out there love white space and they do well with it. It's just not my friend. So most of the things you'll find in my journals have been dyed in some form. Here's another page. It's just a piece of accounting paper. This is some flowers torn out of Tim Holtz tissue paper, and it has been glued down on here, wrinkles and all. Another page, blank, for journaling. I have a little bird here with another little collaged bit of paper, little flower with some lace that I purchased online, and a little place up here for journaling. Another small tag. I'll try to, well, maybe, oh, he goes right there. And a piece of ribbon and lace. I'll try to remember where I got these flowers too. I want to say that I got them from Louisa Heinzel. She has an Etsy store and has some beautiful things, and I think that's where I got that. So another just inked, and I love how the ink did on this paper. I don't know if it's because the paper was coffee dyed or what, but it's green with this little yellow aura around it, and it just looks amazing. Have another little piece here of some, well, I just pulled off one of those. I'll glue that back on. Some sort of boho-ish type journaling borders, I'll call. I have another little page here with some collaging and a stamp and a little bit of stamping. This is just some grid paper that was dyed a long time ago, and I like how it formed out and made these little, looks like little islands, like it would be a map of some kind on there, and I just think it's so cool looking. So I like that. Here's another page that has a sari silk pocket on the bottom of it. Just put some watercolor paper that my grandson did for me, and put a piece of sari silk on it. Have a tag here with just some blank journaling space on the back. The other side of that, I used some washi tape. This is deli paper, so it's kind of fragile. So I put some washi tape on here to kind of strengthen the seam here where I sewed it. So a few little faint stamps on here. This one is done with a dancing girl. You can't see her very well, but that's what it is from this side. So you just get a little faint vision of her on this side, and then on this side you have the full picture with a little ribbon on it. Piece from some kind of nature book, flowers and plants. This is a piece of border that I made, and I made it on a long old roll, and I just left it coffee dyed, or not coffee dyed, distress inked around the edges, and then I left the centers so that I can go back and add whatever color fits my journal in there at a later time. Another beautiful little flower. Now this is a piece of eco-dyed paper that I did a while back. Not real impressive, but still kind of cool at the same time. And I did this myself, and I don't know. I kept the pages and I loved them, but I would not call myself an eco-dyist. So, have another page for journaling. Here is a piece of music paper. It's a little thinner, but it just has a little pocket here. If you want to put something down inside that pocket, it fits right there. Just a small something, or it could be a tall, skinny something. This is another piece of, I don't know what you would call it. It's primary drawing and writing paper, and the bottom of it is on the other side, but it's lined. You'll see it in here in a minute, but the top of it is white for the child in school to draw a picture and then write a story below, to be able to begin to learn writing and drawing and things. Some washi tape. Here's another little simple pocket. Just some paper with a tag inside that one. This is a piece of braille paper that's dyed with the same inks I used on the cover here. And braille paper is just phenomenal. I love it. I love it. So another piece of map with some dyeing on the back. Just a piece of art paper, and it's dyed on the back as well. A little piece of it's not washi tape, it's some stickers that came on a strip that are just kind of nature in mind. This is just a piece of paper that I had from, it was a little piece left over from some paper that I bought, a digital kit that I bought from Louisa Hansel. And she has an Etsy store. I think it's called Journal Art. And so you'll have to look her up. She's got some of the coolest papers. Another piece of border with a piece of music paper on it. This is our center page. And this is a fold out. It's an envelope. This is some more of that paper cut out from Louisa. I have some charms here. A key. A Pegasus. Is that a winged horse? And a dragonfly. This pocket has a really cute little edged journaling card inside. Put that right there, and you can see the pretty edge. Okay. Another piece of paper this is another piece of leftover paper from Louisa Hansel, and a cluster that I made with some little doilies and papers. Has the word fragile on it. It's just really cool. This is the other page of that printed paper. It was just in my stash. I honestly don't remember where I got it, but I inked it and dyed it and put a little tab down here with a dangle, a little bead dangle that I made. The other side of the map, the other side of the braille paper, an inked dyed paper here, and on the other side we've sewn in a pocket. It has just a little piece of legal pad paper in here in this pocket. This is the other side of that paper I was telling you about a while ago that's for children in school learning. This is the writing part, so it's really big. So it's got the little red line down, teaching children how to form their letters and all of that kind of stuff. And it's really popular in like low elementary grades, like kindergarten and first grade. And I love this paper, and it's just got some stamping on it. The other side of the music paper with another piece of washi tape and the brown butterflies. This is the other side of my eco-dyed paper, and you can see the flower in there pretty nicely. It turned out really pretty. And there's another one. The other side of the the page from the nature journal. Little tuck spot right here. Another piece of journaling paper with some pretty ribbon down the side. Another blank page. This is the other side of the deli paper with our dancing girl on here. And you can see her faintly on this side. Washi tape down the middle. The other part of our grid paper. And I just think that looks so cool. It just looks like a map of countries and islands and things. I just love it. This is just a page with some, a little bit of journaling space here, but with some paper that I made. This page, here's another pocket. Now this fabric is a little bit thicker than the sari silk. It's sort of braided, not braided, embroidered. So it's a little thicker. So it is not lined, but it has a really pretty little card on it. Some places with journaling tape, with washi tape that you can journal. Another piece of this paper I made here some years ago, and it was dyed with Kool-Aid. So there's our other part of our accounting paper, the other part of the tissue paper from Tim Holtz, another journaling spot, the other coffee dyed paper with a little tab on here with another dangle. Kind of hangs off on this side. There's that beautiful coffee dyed paper. Here's a journaling card that's been hand dyed with a little mason jar. And here's another piece of that border that I made. What's it called? Like a snippet thing. And this one is dyed in purple. So then we have the back of our journal. There we go. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed our walk through Boho Days. This journal will be for sale on my website. I have an online scrapbooking type store, kind of eclectic. It's www.dragonflywings with a Z on the end. Wings is spelled with a Z.com. So check it out, see what you think, and maybe this little beauty can go home with you. So thank you so much for joining me today. I had a lot of fun making this, and I hope you like it. And there we go. So see you next time, and we'll have another flip through to show you of another journal. So hang loose, stick with me, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.